Hey y'all, hey. Well, welcome back to video number 2. And this video is actually perfect timing. So welcome back to my channel. If you have not met me, if you're new here, I'm Ashley. I'm a veteran. I'm a mom of 2 teens. I am currently on a fitness journey and an accountability journey to lose 1 pound at a time until I'm in the body that I know that I will love, even though I love this body too. Reclaim my health and finally put myself back on my own priority list. But today, we're going a little deep psychologically. And today I want to talk about something that I feel that doesn't get enough attention, and that's the powerful connection between your mental health, your physical fitness, and something that I've recently discovered, which is called the law of sustainability. If you're asking yourself or ever ask yourself, why can't I stay consistent? Or why do I always fall off? This video might hit a nerve. It might be beneficial to you, or maybe someone you even know that does the same thing. But first, of course, I always got a question. If you follow me on TikTok, I always have a question. Have you ever started a workout plan? You felt like super pumped about a week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 weeks, and then boom, you crash mentally, emotionally, or physically, and everything seems to just be falling apart. Yeah, I know. Me too. So let's break down why this happens and some seemingly helpful ways of how to stop the cycle for good. Mental health and physical health are not 2 separate lanes. They are 2 legs on the same journey. When one is off, you're going to limp a little bit, right? You see what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with anxiety, depression, stress, life in general, eggs being $15 million, or just simple burnout from all of this, getting to the gym feels like you're climbing Mount Everest with a 100-pound rucksack and nobody to help you. And on the flip side, when you're not moving your body, your mental state can basically tank. Like even when you're resting, you can feel so uneasy. Exercise literally releases endorphins. That's your brain's natural mood booster. So it improves your sleep habits. It lowers your cortisol, which we all know is our stress hormone. It helps us process trauma better, but, and there's a big but, if your mindset isn't aligned with your goals, no workout plan you ever attempt will stick. You'll burn out. You'll quit. You'll reset. You'll restart. Rinse and repeat. Sounds familiar, right? Believe me, this is literally my 17th million journey, but it stops here. So let's talk about something most people don't even know is running their life. And as I mentioned earlier, it's called the law of sustainability. So here's what that means. If a habit, a routine, a goal isn't sustainable, it would eventually fail, no matter how strong your willpower is. Let's rewind that back. Let me say that one more time, a little bit slower. If it's a habit, if it's a routine or a goal, and it isn't sustainable to you, it eventually will fail, no matter how strong your motivation, your willpower, your I'm a hustler mentality you may have, it's going to fail. And you don't fail because you're lazy, or you don't quit because you don't want it enough, as people with this hustle mentality has. You quit because you're doing that something that isn't sustainable to you. Like, for example, you start a workout journey, right? And you working out 7 days a week when you're just starting. That's going to be unsustainable. You cut out every carb, every sugar, every piece of joy and fun out of your life until I hit my goal. That's not going to be sustainable. Expecting perfection every day while raising kids, working, dealing with life, girl, boy, man, sir, it's unsustainable. It's not going to hold you over. The law of sustainability says start with what you can repeat even when life sucks, like right now, because motivation will leave you, discipline will waver, but with systems in place, they stay. So how do you conquer the law of sustainability? Which, quite frankly, is a great question. And I've done some research and I've come up with 5, I think, powerful strategies I have been using, and yes, they are already changing everything for me. 1, lower the bar. No, seriously. If you're exhausted, anxious, or overwhelmed, your win today might just be a 10-minute walk or drinking a full glass of water and giving yourself grace. That counts. Number 2, build emotional routines, not just the physical ones, because before you move your body, check in with your mind. Journal, breathe, go cry in the corner, whatever you got to do. Make sure your emotional fitness is real, because when I'm down in the dumps, I don't even want to do nothing, so I'll be having to check myself. Number 3 is to create systems, not just goals. Instead of saying I'm going to lose 20 pounds. Girl, no, you're not. I'm going to say I'm going to choose healthier options, or I'm going to meal prep on Sundays for 30 minutes. That's repeatable. That's something that you can sustain. That's sustainable. Number 4, give yourself some grace, but no excuses. There's a difference, believe me. Grace says today was hard. I'll try again. I'll do again tomorrow. Excuses is like, I'll never get this right. I'm done. Just be kind to yourself and just stay committed. Number 5, remember your why daily. I don't care what you gotta do. Put it on a Post-it note. Make it your lock screen. Write it down. Put it on the mirror. Text yourself every day. For me, it's my kids, my peace, my health. When the workout feels like, girl, I don't know if I can do another squat, I pull myself through thinking of why I'm doing this. So here's what I want you to take away from this here video today. This isn't about perfection. No one's perfect. It's about consistency in a way that makes sense for your life, your body, your mental health, what you can sustain, what you can repeat every single day until you can find something else to add to it. So drop a comment and tell me, what is the one thing you're doing right now to take care of your mental health this week? Let's share what we got going on. Let's support each other. Let's build this thing together, because remember, I'm nobody's personal trainer, but I'm taking this training personally. In this video, I really spoke from my soul. And if you felt it in any bit, feel free to hit that button, subscribe, like, and share with somebody who might need to hear this. Because I know I'm going to play it back for myself. You're not weak for struggling. You're strong for trying again. And until next time, take care of your mind, love your body, and give yourself a fighting chance to succeed. Because if nobody told you today, you deserve it. Bye. Hey, hi.